Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Franchise Sports here, and welcome to another MUT 15 gameplay. And we'll be playing weeks 3 and 4 here. And yeah, I just wanted to say, I got a comment from a guy named Daniel Crow in the comment section below, and he said I need to be a little bit more energetic in my videos. And I definitely agree with you, man. I think it's a great idea, keep it all more involved, more entertained. But the thing is, I don't want to be too loud, like yelling or screaming like a lot of guys do, because when I do these videos, I normally do them at night. So I don't want to be waking anybody up while I'm doing these videos. So I'll be more energetic, more tone inflection, stuff like that. But don't expect any screaming or anything. So because I got to try and keep the noise down a little bit. But here we are getting into our first game here. And I don't know why I have the loading screen in here. But I guess I just was going to put it there so I could talk to you guys about a bunch of stuff. So I already finished this season. So I got to try and get all these gameplays out. And I'm going to start slowing down the uploads a little bit just because school is going to be coming back. I just got hit with like 10 inches of snow, so we've been out all week, and that's why I've been doing so many videos, but expect more along the lines of 3 or 4 videos a week because with baseball season coming up and everything, I don't think I'll be able to keep up, an everyday basis, but I can definitely try, but just don't expect it. But if I do, that's great. So here's the first game. We're playing Patriots team, I guess. I like their uniforms for the Patriots right there, those red alternates, but I don't like the Patriots. I'm a Colts fan myself, so, we're going to try and get the win here. And I think he has that Nate Soldier at tight end, and it's actually a really good card. It reminds me a lot of Donald Penn, and that Donald Penn, they're both a really good blocking stat, so I might actually pick up a Nate Soldier just because of his blocking. But anyway, right there, Deagnelo Hall, the guy that we picked up for these 2 games. We ended up selling him, as you all know from the video before, but 97 overall Deagnelo. We pulled his rookie card and put him together with an elite badge, and bam, there he was. So first time on the field, he ends up getting an interception, and right here, Chris Johnson's going to take that one to the house. So we're up quick 7-0, and we get the ball at halftime. But another thing, I'm trying to do the dual style solos, and then once I finish that, I'm a little over halfway through. I'm going to try and do the Roadmasters, and I got enough H2H, and as right there, we get a fumble, and Derek Brooks is going to pick that up. But I have enough H2H that I put in there, so I've got all those done, and now I've got to get the MVP collectibles, which I need elite badges for. I basically completed those. I have pretty much every single player in those. There's a couple guys I'm still looking for that are kind of rare, but outside of that, it's pretty much done. I just have to get these elite badges, man, and right now I'm sitting on about 300k, and elite badges are going for, I don't know, about 30k, and we need 4 MVP collectibles, so with that, it's going to end up being around 240k, so that would leave me with like 60k left over. And the thing about it is, with the dual style, every single dual style, it takes about 30k for me to get the players to get 99, or not 90 style for each one. So the coach is about 7k, and I have to get a rising star too, and those guys are, pretty expensive. They're about 20k a piece, so it's really tough as Rob Gronkowski. I'm 4th at 18. One hand snags it on like 8 guys. That was a ridiculous catch right there. I don't know how we don't break that one up. But yeah, so like I was saying, and that's only going to leave me with like 60k. So I'm kind of stuck on what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep, and another really cheesy play. Bounces off a couple of my guys, and then he gets a catch. But I'm definitely going to keep doing the dual style. And what I was thinking that I could do is I could do the regular style solos, because I easily have 90 for every single style, as Glover Quinn gets an interception right there. So yeah, what I was thinking is I could do that, and then if you do the math, there's 32 solos, and then there's 8 styles, and then it goes up from 1k, 2k, 3k, 4k. So it's 10k for those, and you'll end up getting 80k just from doing the solos. And then Luke Kuechly goes for about 60k, and then Peyton Manning goes for like something ridiculous, like 15k. I don't know. So I'm probably gonna do those, and then that'll boost me up to around 450, 460k, and then I can get the elite badges, which I'm probably gonna have to do tomorrow, just because the veteran bundles are going to be gone. So then elite badges prices are gonna rise a lot. So I'm gonna have to buy those. I was hoping they'd go around 20k, but right now they're sitting about 28, 29k. So looks like I'll just have to settle for that. It's better than when they're going for like 60k or something ridiculous, but I like it around where it is right now. So I'm gonna pick up about 8 elite badges, finish off those MVP sets, put the oh, and another thing, when I do finish the MVP sets, I get those players and I can sell those guys, and I'd say they all go for around roughly 60 or 70 as I hit him with a surprise Hail Mary right there. That's one of my favorite things to do. But They all go for around 60 or 70K. So when I sell 4 of those guys, it's like 280. So there's just coins flying around everywhere. And I don't know necessarily how I'm going to do it. But I might, what I do, instead of doing the style souls, I'll probably end up doing this eventually because I kind of want to end up doing Mutt Master, but I don't know if I, the Mutt 16 coming up pretty close. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. So, yeah, I'm just going to try and get those MVP sets done with the coins I have, sell those guys, and then try and finish the dual style. And then I'm going to use the Ryan Kerrigan on my team in the next season after this one. And so I'll use him and maybe the Marquise Pouncey. I don't know. If Marquise Pouncey's going for over 200K, then I'll probably end up selling him just because that's, a lot of coins. So solo challenges, I've never been a huge fan of. When Mutt 15 first came out, that's like all I played because I knew, I wasn't going to go out there and use really crappy teams and just get wrecked because, I'm relatively new to Mutt. I started in Madden 25 playing Mutt pretty hard, but I've always played Madden since like Madden 10 maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, and that's about it about that. And now that I think about it, I think I should probably buy the elite badges now and then and right here, that's just a stupid read. I was up 38-3, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I was feeling some heat, so I was looking at my check down, but that one ends up getting taken to the house. He's showboating a little bit right there, even though he's down by, well, I guess now 28 points. And that's pretty much the game for this one. And for those of you guys that don't know, right now, I think in the season I'm in All-Pro first string or All-Madden second string. I don't remember, but in the next video you will see me. I play an absolutely ridiculous team. I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for you now. It's a 99 overall team. This man had the highest overall for every single card in the game. I didn't get to look through his whole lineup because I paused it a couple times, and anyway, I didn't get it on camera, but I got a couple of them on camera. And he had Deacon Jones, 99 Michael Vick, 99 Bo Jackson, 99 Jerry Rice, just ridiculous players. Anyway, it's a great game. Y'all really need to check that video out. That's just going to be a fun video. I'm going to put 3 videos into the next one, and then the next 2 will be me after that. So, yeah. And I really like the screenplay right here. And next season, I think I'm going to end up switching up the playbook because I'm going to get some different players. I'm probably going to end up selling Russell Wilson just because, he's a lot of coins. And I like having a different quarterback every season, just kind of spice it up. So I'll probably sell Russell Wilson. That'll get me some coins and some other guys. And I'll probably end up going to like a ground and pound type team, running the ball a lot. As to this season where, it's just like, just put up points, keep putting up points. And that's fun and all, it's really good. But if you all haven't seen it, I haven't posted it yet myself, but one of my friends, Purple Swordfish, go check him out on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description of this video and the one where I post where I wager him. It's a pretty good game. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Really close. Comes down to the very end. And he ends up... Anyway, what he did was that ground and pound style, which was really, it was amazing. He chewed up a lot of clock. And when I was playing, I felt like, man, I'm playing really well right now. I'm getting in there, I'm scoring, doing my thing, running my scheme. But then once I would get the ball back, it's like, whoa, there's 2 minutes left in the half or 2 minutes left in the game, So I'm going to try that out, see if that works for me, and see how that does. The defense will probably be the same scheme-wise, but the defensive players, I'll definitely end up switching some guys around. So that should be fun. And, yeah, and the reason I like the Seahawks playbook is I tried to do it right there. It doesn't work sometimes if there's a tight end on the left or running back on the side where I'm trying to send the blitz from. But what I do a lot of the time is I'll send, I guess, a B-gap. I keep saying A-gap. I don't know why, but it's a B-gap blitz. And either the middle linebacker that I bring down gets free or the defensive end. So it's a pretty good blitz. I learned it from some Mutt tip video earlier on in the season. I've been using the Seahawks defense ever since. So it's my most comfortable playbook, and I feel like I do pretty well with it. I, getting a lot of turnovers, like I said right there. Derek Brooks, he's going to end up getting this pick and taking this one to the house. So, yeah, I'm really comfortable with my defense and my offense, and everything's just clicking right now. And these are my 2 favorite playbooks to run, the Eagles and the Seahawks on defense, but I'm going to change it up just because it's fun to switch everything around. And, you guys don't want to see the same plays over and over again. Like, with this playbook, I run a ton of triple option and stuff like that. It's Demaryius Thomas making a nice one-hand snag. But, yeah, there's just, I don't know. I don't like to get too repetitive, even though I do run the triple option a lot. I just don't like to get too repetitive. And I'm going to be doing a series after every season. I'm going to pick a MVP for the team, and I'll do a card review on him, show some gameplay of him, and just how well he does. So look out for that at the end of the season. I think I probably have, I don't know how many videos left in this season. It'll be a couple, but after that, I'll show you the MVP and, his stats and some highlights and stuff, and just tell you what I think about the card and if I recommend you picking him up or not, which I'll probably do because he's the MVP of the team, as I get burnt deep right there. That happens a lot when I use the safety because I do try to come up, but, I think it's worth it because when I do use the safety, it's an extra guy down in the box where I can stop the run or the short passes, because a lot of people don't really test the seams in this game, to be honest with you, which I try to do. Unless it's the 4 verticals play, they do test the seam a lot then, but I know when that's coming because you can kind of see, they have 3 wideouts on one side. That's what I look for whenever I see that, because it's a very popular play, and it works against zone and man unless you're using it for the most part. The tight end or the slot receiver gets open, so that's just something you got to look out for and get it. Playing Madden for a long time, you'll kind of understand the plays that are like that. As Chris Johnson fumbles right there. I don't think I've fumbled with him much. I think that's his first fumble on the season in the 4th game, I think. So he hangs on the ball pretty well, but he has a speed back, so I don't expect him to, never fumble or anything. He's not like a, Steven Jackson or something that doesn't fumble at all. So he's going to take a couple hard hits, he's going to fumble, but it's definitely worth it because of the big plays that he makes. And right there, we force a fumble of our own, and they end up falling on it. So he's going to go for it on 4th and 15. In my opinion, not the best, not the worst decision, because there's only 4 minutes left in the game, and he's down by 2 possessions, so I can understand why he's going for it. But right there, he dumps it off a little short of the first down, and we're going to end up getting the ball back, and now we're just going to try to run some clock. But anyway, guys, I'm going to try and get dual style done by the end of this week, and maybe the end of this weekend, and then I'll post that, show you guys the players that I'm getting, and my coins, how they're fluctuating and all that. I don't know, it's kind of tough to think about, but anyways, I don't know what I was doing right there. Chris Johnson, I just stopped him on accident, so I ended up having to punt it back to him, but nope, we get it to Marcel Reese, and it's a fake punt. Look at that. It works to perfection, and Marcel Reese gets an easy first down, and that'll pretty much be the game. We end up winning that one 17-7, closer than the last one, but once again, not really a close game. I had control for most of the game, and that's about it for this video. I'm just going to show you all some of the stats and stuff. So, yeah, we played against Drew Brees. He didn't play bad. I think he had like 2 interceptions, but that's obviously mostly user controlled. He threw some good passes, so once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully I was a little bit more energetic for you guys in this one, and yeah, so don't be expecting the daily uploads from here on out. For the most part, it'll be every other day probably. But once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.